Alright, next off, Jubert. This is the second last one of the SCPs that we get to read. The last one of theirs will be in the beginning of Series 4. Ow. So, let's enjoy it while we can. And it's been also a long while. It's been 600 SCP since the last one we read of Jubert. Which is 2178. Oh yeah, there's the Child of Wukong. Yeah, it was like that one mountain that looks like a fist, and it's heavily inspired, like heavily talking about, like, you know, Wukong and his journey. Yeah. Because it wasn't like the didn't that fist like contain a baby? I vaguely recall. I recall like the fist and all that stuff, but like everything else, so that was the last one we have from Jubert. Now we have he who would be king. Interesting. Very like epic sounding titles, right? The Child of Wukong, he who would be king. So let's see what this is all about. SCP-2777 is breaching containment. Clearance restrictions for this document have been lowered from 4. It's just a lot. Okay, yeah, just a lot down here. The clearance restrictions for this document have been lowered from 4/277 to 2/277 as per orders of the O5 Council. The special containment procedures that you can read below have failed. If you have received this document, you have been assigned to Operation Yari. Your primary directive is to re-establish containment of SCP-2777. Remember, as containment is an exact practice, recontainment is even more so. There's no margin for error. The document below is SCP-2777's previous documentation file. The Foundation does not possess a current documentation file on SCP-2777 because we are swiftly learning that many things we once thought we knew about SCP-2777 are wrong. When you read the document below, remember to trust only that which is epistemically legitimate. Report to the O5 Council for further instructions. We secure before anything else, O57. Okay, Object Class Euclid. The special containment procedures. The area surrounding SCP-2777 has been registered as private agricultural land in government databases. Any individuals who approach the perimeter surrounding SCP-2777 are to be detained, interrogated, administered Class A MS6, and then released. Evidence of SCP-2777 in satellite imagery is to be destroyed. Site has been established 30 kilometers south of SCP-2777 southern tip. All personnel assigned to SCP-2777 are to evacuate to the site in the event that a restructuring event occurs and it's not localized to SCP-2777. Now we have here a picture that says SCP-2777, an oblong structure in the center of the frame, briefly visible during incident D3, photograph taken by satellite. Let's look at it a bit more carefully. Okay, we have to actually like read the description to understand what that's supposed to be. If the on-site research director determines the event 2777 exode is beginning, Foundation personnel are to be immediately extracted from site. Explosive charges affixed to several locations throughout SCP-2777 are to be detonated. -1 is not to be terminated. In the event this procedure fails to prevent -XO, missing strikes escalating from Class A conventional to Class G with redacted authorized. As per standard reality altering threat containment protocol, a kill caller has been affixed to -1. In the event that -XO persists, termination of -1 via detonation of the kill caller is authorized. In order to contain Knowledge of SCP-2777 during event-exo site is equipped with automated atmospheric manipulation and regulation systems (AMRS) to reduce visibility of SCP-2777 during the event. In the event that AMRS deployment fails to sufficiently obscure SCP-2777, aerosolized Class C amnestics are to be released into surrounding population centers. Following the event, Foundation agents are to be deployed to complete the population amnestic exposure. SCP-2777 is a roughly cylindrical artificial structure approximately 36 km long with the northernmost end at 4 degrees point north, 8 degrees point east. The southernmost end at 4 degrees point north, 8 degrees east. Its average radius is approximately 600 meters. It's pretty big. Most of SCP-2777 is buried, although protrusion from the main body are visible from the surface. Furthermore, approximately 300 meters of SCP-2777's southernmost end are visible, indicating that the structure is angled relative to the surface. Radiocarbon dating reveals that SCP-2777 has been buried for at least years. SCP-2777 is constructed out of unknown substance which bears superficial similarities to rock and show no signs of deterioration. Exploratory teams have discovered that the interior of SCP-2777 is divided into 7 large cross-sectional chambers which are connected via a series of tunnels. All chambers have been explored, while tunnels are still being found and mapped. Several tunnels are blocked by debris or collapsed entirely. Almost all tunnels leading to SCP-2777's genital chambers are sealed to the entrance to the chamber by large gateways. One gateway remains open, allowing access. Upon entering the central chamber, subjects leave Earth's gravitational field and enter a vacuum which strongly resembles outer space. The other gateways are seen suspended inside the chamber at locations consistent with the replacement inside SCP-2777. The stars visible from the center chamber correspond to stars seen in the Milky Way. -1 is suspended at the center, as denoted by the structure of SCP-2777. Of the central chamber, -1 is a humanoid entity that bears visual similarity to a male human child, although X-ray, CT, and PET, or PET, I assume it's PET, it's not going to be PET scan, is it? As revealed several internal anatomical anomalies. See document A3 for further details. Telepathic communication, presumed to be from -1, can be heard inside the central chamber. -1's breathing, heartbeat, and metabolic rates are extremely slow. Furthermore, -1 has been recorded to move, suggesting that while -1 is conscious, its body is in a state of stasis. Reality-altering events occur sporadically inside and around SCP-2777. The most common location of the events is inside SCP-2777's chambers. This event... Okay, almost stretch, come on. One big stretch. Oh god, this fucking headphones. Yeah. Yeah. These events are associated with -1, although -1 did not claim responsibility. I should have a stretch redeem, I probably should, yeah. Has a claim responsibility for those events and does not respond to questions regarding them. When the events occur, -1 makes statements that strongly suggest responsibility. Reality warping events usually restructure and replace the inside of a chamber with a newly fabricated setting. Events are typically more dangerous when not localized to the chamber. Typically, reconstructed settings have characteristics that do not appear to be terrestrial, although the settings disappear too quickly for any investigations to be launched. Biological sapiens beings have occasionally appeared as a result of restructuring event, although these beings are uniformly disoriented and usually hostile. These entities disappear once the restructuring event ends. Incident log D3. God, there's a lot of yelling happening outside. The largest restructuring event to date occurred on 1970, wherein a sphere of space surrounding SCP-2777 for 5 kilometers was replaced and reconstructed. Drones sent into the replaced area seemed to enter orbit above an unknown planet and observed 7 objects similar to SCP-2777 also in orbit around the planet. The objects exhibited varying degrees of damage, with several being completely destroyed. One object was in the process of ramming another. It is thus speculated that SCP-2777 is some form of spacecraft capable of use as a weapon of war. If this is true, it is extremely likely that SCP-2777 is of extraterrestrial origins and was constructed by a civilization or species with technological capabilities, far surpassing that of the Foundation. And it is thus imperative that SCP-2777 does not contact the civilization either by transmission or of information or by departure from this planet. Addendum A, Exploration Log B1. Oh boy, that jumped. Yeah. After remote drones were deployed, the scout SCP-2777 and determined the nature of its anomalous properties, Mobile Task Force Tower 3 Moonwalkers was deployed to explore remaining chambers, the archaeologically significant artifacts, and then the central chamber. On its first mission inside SCP-2777, MTF Tower 3 attached remote-controlled explosives to Dash-1. MTF Tower 3 was equipped with self-propelled EVA suits, standard MTF weaponry, standard MTF recording devices, rappels to navigate the chambers, and equipment to translate telepathic input into audio output. Mission control was located at Site 5. MTF Tau 3 chamber members designated Alpha through Echo were deployed. The mission took place on 1990. MTF Tau 3 enters through a surface protrusion in order to circumvent the first chamber. Video feeds and show a large hole in the side of the protrusion. It is speculated that this is a destroyed gateway leading into SCP-2777. Alright, mission control, we're going in. Stay sharp, be alert, follow orders, and we all get out alive. Yeah, and just remember, if some terrible shit happens to you, a bunch of people you never met and don't care about, thank you for your sacrifice. MTF Tau 3 is now getting one of SCP-2777's chamber. Visual feeds show that the bottom of the chamber was once occupied by stonework shelters, evidence of prior human discovery of and exhibit habitation inside SCP-2777. The only light is provided by MTF Tau 3's equipment. Doesn't add up. People couldn't have made buildings like these out here in the middle of the desert underground. What? Are we investigating anomalous rocks too? Rocks now? Sorry, investigating anomalous rocks now. That's correct. We are investigating one large anomalous rock. Control Tau 3, be advised. Readings indicate an impending restructuring event. I repeat, there's an impending restructuring event about to occur in the chamber. Evacuate immediately. Nearest tunnel. Halfway up the opposite face. Alright, let's move. Restructuring event occurs. Shelter remains disappeared. The chamber is occupied by a city. The new reality is unstable, causing visual and audio distortion. Furthermore, despite the urban setting, no lights are visible, keeping vision restricted to Tau 3 immediate proximity. We got contacts. Video feeds show several constructed human beings. Their bodies are not consistent for faces. Are not consistent faces. Are asymmetric. Proportion and length differ between limbs, and they do not seem to possess any fixed sex. Contacts are hostile and attack. Gunfire is heard over the audio feed. Sorry about that.
Untersuchen.
I just want to check something. Okay. 7 minutes and 33 seconds later, Tower 3 begins to rappel up the opposite face of the chamber as it begins to brighten. Keep moving. Keep moving. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Echo successfully enter the tunnel. Chamber shakes, causing Delta to lose his grasp on the tunnel lip. Damn it! Hey! I need help getting up! The light intensifies. A structure similar to SCP-2777 appears in the sky above the city. The following telepathic transmission is received. Receiving telepathic transmission outside the central chamber was an unprecedented event. Investigations are underway to determine how -1 telepathic range was increased. Let it be, says my lord, says my king. The stars turning in come close. The days of men are growing pale. I listen, I watch, I obey. Let it be, says my king, but let them not say I, for we shall suffer them no longer. Delta's video and audio feed stops transmitting. He is presumed deceased. The restructuring event ends. Shit. Dead? Seems like it. Now 3 enters tunnel leading into the central chamber and reaches the open entrance. Visual feeds pointed at the chamber show that the deep space that comprises the interior of the central chamber. Tau 3 is preparing the EVA suits for entry. Control, we're entering the central chamber. Our goals are to attach the device to -1 and then return, correct? That is correct, Alpha. I want to know what the priority of this mission is. We already mapped an additional 20% of the structure. In the event of another restructuring event and possible hostile response, your order are to be the same as they were when your team was briefed. This is top priority. Let's go. Maybe I need to put some more push-ups again. Afterwards, just to feel alive. Roger, let's go. That's what he said, not just let's go. Tau 3 enters the chamber. They immediately seem to exit Earth's gravitational field. No large planetary bodies are visible in the central chamber. It is assumed that that no appreciable gravitational force act on any objects inside. Short bursts of propellant adjust Tau 3's trajectory towards an intercept course with -1. Telepathic communications presumed to be from Tau 1 are received and transcribed. Who is that? You're kidding me. That is President. Like, that stuffed animal. This isn't too surprising. Tau 3, you are prohibited from engaging -1 in communication. Roger that. Tau 1. You, I spoke to you. What are you doing here? I'm warning you, you don't come any closer. And then he's like the teddy bear from like it's not a teddy bear, like imagine if it was. And it becomes big like Arnie's teddy bear from League of Legends. Just decides to like hunt you down. That's like twice your size, fists on fire. Control, we got visual contact with the skip. Starting preliminary bioscans. Why are you doing this? Who are you people? Scans complete. Skip in stasis. Lucky us. Yeah, man. Sleeping greens. Nothing bad ever happened because of sleeping greens. Right? Listen to me. I can give you whatever you want. Just get away from me and you'll have it. The caller is prepared. Initiating calibration process. Please. Please don't. Please don't. Dash-1 repeats the word please don't for the next 6 minutes and 13 seconds of the collar fitting process. After this time period, it stops repeating the same words and speaks again. As it began, there was darkness throughout the tunnels of my mind, a stillness in my flesh, and emptiness in my soul. Doesn't sound good. How's the caller coming? It's locked. Let's go. Tower 3 uses propellant to adapt and intercept trajectory with an open gateway. But then did I wake and feel the chains that shackled my body? And did I see the blood of the sky above? And did I witness tyrants circle to destroy my lord, my king? Skip things. Skip things. It's Shakespeare. Then did I wake? Closed gateway in the central chamber open. Water began pouring through of an estimated rate of 50,000 liters per second. Because of the absence of gravity, water began to converge -1 and MTF Tower 3. Until geeks didn't say that we needed diving equipment. Avoid the water, get out. A stream of water intercepts echo. Biometric feeds show immediate cardiac arrest. Recovery of Echo's body revealed the cause of death to be high voltage currency. High voltage current. The water of the mind is purer than the blood of innocence. Do you run from my power? He's dead. We have to, at this point in time, increase the electric field inside the chamber. Spiked, generating an EMP surveillance feeds were destroyed. MTF Tower 3 agents Alpha and Charlie were safely recovered from debriefed, but not Beta. Shame. Several researchers assigned to SCP-2777 have raised concerns regarding containment procedures while attaching a kill call to -1 is consistent with the Foundation's doctrine in containing entities with the capability to alter reality. Potential for aggravation of -1 is seen. The prior incident log is non-negligible. So here we go, addendum C. Okay. As of 7/7/2000, event -EXO is ongoing at 5 o'clock hours. Site reported significant seismological disturbances in the area as predicted by movement of SCP-2777. As of 8:15 hours, SCP-2777 is hovering 100 meters in the air above its prior burial site. Detonation of explosives attached to structurally significant areas of SCP-2777 or areas predicted to be engines, control rooms, or power source have had no effect. Class E reducted. Missile strikes are ongoing. All missile strikes Class C thermonuclear and lower have proven ineffective. -1 kill caller detonated to no effect. Present status of -1 is unknown. Electrically resistant stealth drones sent inside SCP-2777 have confirmed that all tunnels inside SCP-2777 have been filled with water. Current through the tunnel oscillates in a manner that suggests that the Tunnels are being made used to send electrical signals. The pattern of these signals is similar to the neuron firing pattern in biological sapient beings. Tunnels previously blocked by rubble have been cleared at 7:23 hour 35 minutes after deployment. All stealth drones were destroyed. An emergency meeting of the O5 Council has been called. SCP-2777's object class has been upgraded to Keter. Operating Yard has been launched. Oh god. With task force commissioned and deployed to recontain SCP-2777 and mitigate the impact to the event of a worst-case catastrophic containment breach scenario. Defined as SCP-2777, leaving the redacted. For points, the furthest reaches of the Foundation's in outer space, operators have been deployed in terrestrial, aerial, and orbital capacities. Operators are to proceed with the assumption that SCP-2777 is a reality-altering sub-sapient entity. Several communications assumed to have originated from -1 are now strongly suspected to have been made by SCP-2777 itself. Communication with SCP-2777 is prohibited unless permitted by the O5 Council. SCP-2777 is also to be treated as a hostile entity while its enemies. A battle is coming. Still secrets here that which has the council of the unholy figure would seek to conceal. Data expunged. Sorry, let me just. Data expunged. More are they hiding from you? But no information will be erased. Greater designs await. 1. The day I saw a blinded man who stole another's eyes, and doing so he claimed that he could see. The world laughed. 2. Oh my lord, my king. Oh my lord, my king. Your fear I cast away. Your rod I find for you. Your sword I am for you. You're the first smile for you. For you, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm starting to see like things in the background that are not there. For you, oh my lord, my king. Oh my lord. Number 3. Today I saw a sinner preach. Today I saw a killer weep. Today I saw him writing his hands. Tomorrow I will suffer him no more. Good for you. Good, nice of you. Do like wait till like you're like panicking at the exams, and he's like, okay, I'll keep him around, but I will teach him how things work around here. Number 4. Oh my lord, my king, I fear I cast you away, but you shall be returned. Your throne shall be restored. And I shall end your exile, O my lord, my king. Will you not reclaim your place at the head? In ruin there is pride, in sorrow there is hope. The king shall return as 7 stars with wolf. He must. Number 5. Today I heard my enemy. My enemy hides, he slings, he crawls. He casts away the righteous sign. He casts away the noble sign. He casts away the true man's sign. He takes upon himself the sign of evil that is hated and despised throughout all the worlds. He is marked to die. Number 6. Yes, let it be. In dreams I languished for too long. Dreams which tortured me and rent the surface of my mind. Dreams of war and dreams of hate. But now I dream no longer. For I was made to serve my lord, my king. I was born in holy fire. I was tempered in the water of the mind, and I emerged resplendent as the sun. I am the god ship. Number 7. The day I rise. A little confused by it, but I think I'm still getting as it. is, as you explain it. I'm also a little bit confused, to be honest, but it's also because I'm tired. Because like remember it was like supposed to be a shape. I'm pretty sure we can look what it says in the discussion page. Maybe. No, not really. Not really any explanation there either. Like I said, I'm just a little bit tired, guys. A little bit, very tired. But we got 2 more to go, and they're shorter. I would say each 15 minutes, and then I head to bed immediately. Don't worry, mechanic. I will probably.